Welcome everyone to this channel and thanks for subscribing to this channel. Now on today's news. Today's news reads, Atiku, you a liar. Even when you knew about my faith, you still offered me the vice president position in 2007. Tinubu slams Atiku. Well, recall that there was a time when Atiku came out to show disapproval in the choice of Tinubu on the Muslim ticket, stating that Tinubu came to him in 2007 for Atiku to pick Tinubu as his running mate. That's for Atiku to pick him as his running mate. But Atiku said he can't fill the same fate ticket, given the fact that he's a Muslim, so as Tinubu. Well, Tinubu came out to say that Atiku is lying, and Atiku offered him the position as his running mate in 2007. Now the news in full details. Presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Bola Tinubu, has accused the People's Democratic Party presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar, of lying about what transpired between them in the build-up to the 2007 presidential elections. Atiku had an interview with Arise TV on Friday, July 22, claimed that he rejected Tinubu as running mate in 2007 because he is opposed to fielding a Muslim ticket in the interest of the country's unity. He said, "My fundamental disagreement and political departure with Asiwaju Tinubu since 2007 was due to the Muslim ticket. Remember, I opted out of PDP because of zoning, and together with Asiwaju we formed ACN. Tinubu wanted to be my running mate when I was given the ACN presidential ticket in 2007, but I disagreed, and because of that he switched his support to the late Umar Yar'Adua. That was the parting point." However, reacting to this in a statement by his media aide, Tunde Ramon, on Saturday, July 23, Tinubu accused Abubakar of demeaning himself by pandering to base prejudice at a moment Nigeria needs true leadership. The former governor of Lagos State said Atiku offered him the running mate position while aware of his fate at the time. The statement read, "Atiku demeans himself. Office he seeks by pondering to base prejudice at a moment Nigeria needs true leadership." All Progressives Congress presidential candidate Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu says all Nigerians should feel great pity and sadness for the candidate of the PDP, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. In his desperate attempt to win the election by stoking religious bias, Atiku has reduced himself to uttering baseless lies on national TV. "We are saddened to see such a man become unhinged from the truth. So obsessed is he with his quest for office. Atiku is willing to render any form of untruth if he thinks it might gain him a single vote. Atiku may want to be president. However, all he has shown is that he is pathological," the APC presidential candidate said in a statement on Sunday by his media office, signed by Mr. Tunde Ramon. Whatever moral compass he had been lost. During a 22 July TV interview, Atiku assaulted historic truth by lying that he did not name Tinubu as his running mate in 2007 on the Action Congress ticket because Atiku did not want a Muslim as his running mate. Responding to the false account of PDP presidential candidates, Tinubu set the record straight. He recalled that Atiku was not among those who founded the Action Congress. It was the actual founders of the ACN who offered the party's flag to Atiku because of the need to fight the authoritarian designs the then President Obasanjo and the PDP had on Nigeria's democracy. At that moment, Atiku had been unceremoniously pushed aside, if not out of the PDP by Obasanjo. We needed to rally all forces to confront the one-party state Obasanjo had in mind. Atiku was simply a beneficiary of this collective duty to fight the attack on multi-party democracy the PDP had launched. I feel sorry for dear old Atiku. Love of his own ambition has eclipsed his relationship with the truth and an honest account of the past. We formed the AC without his knowledge. When President Obasanjo virtually exiled him from the PDP, we lent him our support by giving him the AC platform for the 2007 election. Let me say openly that Atiku offered me the VP ticket in 2007. Let me also say that my religion has not changed. When he offered the position to me, I was a Muslim and I believed he was aware of my religious faith at the time. Atiku's calculation and deceit had nothing to do with religion or his sensitivity to it. His conduct has everything to do with what we discovered about his paucity of character and love of intrigue. True to form, Atiku 15 years later promised His Excellency Governor Nyesom Wike the same thing this electoral season and similarly reneged. Governor Wike is a Christian. When it comes to intrigue, we can say that Atiku is without bias. He will attempt to lie and deceive both Christians and Muslims with equal vigor. Atiku has no business raising the issue of a Muslim ticket except as a hypocrite. Perhaps he believes people have forgotten his antics during the 1993 election. After he woefully lost his bid to be the presidential candidate of the Social Democratic Party, what did he do? He canvassed and lobbied harder than anyone to become the running mate to late Chief MKO Abiola. When it benefited him personally, Atiku did not see anything wrong in the Muslim ticket. He saw everything right in such a ticket as long as he was on it. Now, Atiku criticizes my selection as running mate based on religion. He does so because he cannot criticize it on other grounds. If Atiku were to have one of his rare moments of honesty, he would admit that the person I selected as my running mate is more qualified for the position than the man who joined him. And this conclusion has nothing to do with religious faith. It has everything to do with competence, experience, ability, and vision. My running mate and I are here to build a more just and prosperous society for all Nigerians, be they Christian, Muslim, or adherents of other faiths. It seems that Atiku is here again, trying to build an edifice of lies and call that the house into which Nigerians should walk and reside. He will fail in this sad attempt to trick an entire nation. Let me restate my position on religion and politics. When I decided that Senator Shettima was the best selection as my running mate, I listened to and weighed in serious balance the advice received from a broad and representative array of wonderful Nigerians who deeply care about this nation and the path it must go. Some people counsel that I should select a Christian to garner support of the Christian community. Some said I should select a Muslim for a similar reason. I clearly could not do both. Both positions had merit and right on their side, but neither position expressed what was most right and needed for the moment in which we find ourselves and the nation. All my life, the decisions regarding the team supporting me have always been guided by the principles of competence, innovation, compassion, integrity, fairness, and adherence to excellence. I was not going to depart from these principles at this important juncture. In fact, it was more important than ever before that I adhere to these principles. As governor of Lagos State, these principles helped me assemble one of the most capable governing cabinets any state or this nation has seen. I trust in these principles to allow them to once more guide me to construct another exemplary team that can do Nigeria proud. In this crucial moment where so much is at stake, we must prioritize leadership, competence, and the ability to work as a team over other considerations. This is the standard I will use to select the rest of my campaign team. And if you elect me as your president when I staff my government, I will select the best people for the right jobs so that we can construct a better Nigeria now and in the generations to come. Now, this is coming from the Tinubu media office and it's signed by his media aide, Tunde Ramon. Now, who should we believe? The two of them has come out. Atiku said Tinubu met him to choose him as his running mate, and he didn't agree simply because he's not in support of fielding the same faith ticket. And now Tinubu is saying that Atiku gave him the position as his running mate. Now, who should we believe? I don't know who we should believe. Now, who is telling us the truth? I don't know. Now, let's take comments. This one said, the only thing APC knows how to do is employ writers that are desperately manipulative, subtly trying to poison the subconscious mind of the populace. This write-up is very poisonous. APC is master of propaganda. Now, this one is saying, Tinubu is the one that is more desperate amongst all the presidential candidates. Now, another one just saying, does that mean they have nothing to offer like Obi is telling Nigerians? Let's hear what you have to offer. Enough of empty words. Well, this is just the matter right now. Who do we believe? Do not forget to let us know your take on this matter by commenting in the comment section. Do well to like, subscribe, and then turn on your notifications for more news updates from us. Thank you.